Hello, September 27th. Today is a Wednesday. We are here and we are now starting to work on the combine. Now, why am I waiting till the end of September to work on the combine while the crops are almost ready for harvest? I was getting some studio things finished up. I had people over the summer projects that I'm trying to finish, tracking sessions done, maybe some mixing sessions, other people that have other mixing people in mind. So I have some finished up. I have others that are kind of finished up. I still have to organize their sessions and send them out to their respective mixing engineers. But I was able to get most of that shit done this September. But now, today is the day we start getting a grasp of what things need done before harvest, which might be like in 7 days or so. The beans over here, these beans that were planted around May 12th, they're really starting to dry down. I mean, there's still a lot of yellow beans, yellow pods, yellow leaves, but the top part of the plant is looking really dry. Let's actually take a walk out here. These are a Seedway 2.8 maturity Extend Flex, planted at 15-inch rows, and the target stand was around 125,000. But I think I had a poor seed to soil deal, and I think I got around 80 to 90,000 stand. So there, any beans that grew were able to bush out a little more, but these got to be some of the best beans we've ever grown. I mean, they're tall and they were just so bushy. And we did these in 15-inch rows. I made a comment that, a bunch of weeds started to kind of pop up over the last month, 4 to 5 weeks. I heard that if you had a thin stand where, enough sunlight can peek through in between the canopy where it could germinate a bunch of weeds. And I think that's what happened here. There's not a lot of weeds, but there are more weeds than I can remember ever having this late in the season, when we used to do 7.5-inch row spacings. And we would also plant really heavy because we tried to use our own seed, which was maybe a no-no, but whatever. But this is new stuff. This is new seed that we're doing, and it just grows a lot better because it's got the inoculant, it's got the fungicide coating on it, it's got all the little goodies to help it not only grow but prevent diseases as it's sitting in the ground. Anyway, for as low of a stand that grew, I'm still hoping that we're going to get like a record yield that we've ever had. But anyway, coming out here, wow, there's a bunch of 4-beaners here, dude. Look at that. Wow. But what I was saying was, are these guys dry enough? I mean, the pod is still, they don't crack open, and the bean is still kind of mushy. So these still have ways to go. They're calling for rain tomorrow, but the type of weather patterns we've been having the past 6 to 8 weeks, I don't think we're going to get much rain. So sunny, breezy days is what's going to dry these beans out. And pretty much this portion of the field, this is going to be the first stuff that we do combine. And the field that I planted first, 2 days prior to this, is also lagging behind. So that's going to be probably done later. But this stuff here is drying. And there's beans here, dude. There's beans. Like, I'm standing in a spot where I've never had this many beans before. It was always thin, short, not a lot of pods. Yeah, we're going to have fun this year. We're going to have fun. God damn it. We're going to have fun. God damn it. But before we have fun, we need to have fun at putting this together. Yay. all the things that went wrong with it last year and over the years of using it and abusing it and being lazy on it, blah blah blah. So we're gonna do this right this year. Watching YouTube people inspired me to be a little more better. So one of those things of being better is let's clean it. So I'm going to take all the stuff that's hanging off of it, all the tools, all these blocks of wood, all this stuff. We'll get all this stuff cleaned off the combine. We'll start her up. I'll move her kind of out of the way. This is a nice spot where we're working on it. And we'll get the pressure washer out and we'll wash this sucker up. Fucking diesel. Fucking love diesel. Reliable. Whoa. Fancy. What the hell we got going on here? I want the soap. How the hell do you run this thing? I guess you plug it in and turn it on. Right? What the hell? The hell's going on here? Oh. Well, that's a start. Apparently a pressure washer transfers the grease from what you were cleaning onto you. So, getting a little bit of the engine area there. Just being careful not to hit anything like super sensitive, like concentrate on like wires and stuff. But close the door. So able to kind of get that nice and clean right there. That looks real nice. All right. So I've yet to get this side. But this side didn't have leaky oil. What the fuck? You're going the wrong way. That's northeast. Geese are dumb. But anyway, this side looks pretty clean. It was way cleaner than what it was. You know, we got some minor hydraulic leaks right there. And, you know, throws oil everywhere and just gets kind of caked on. But this is pretty cool. This looks real nice. I tried my best to get in this area, which also leaks. But maybe 90% I got all that. So I am quite satisfied. Oh, all that. That'll be good for the grass. Okay. Kind of parked it back where it was. That way it's... we can work on it without having, you know, stepping on that sludgy, oily shit. So we'll be working on this piece right here, either Friday evening, Saturday late morning. So a couple of things that I am going to be doing is, here, hold on. We got these, there's these pieces of steel here, kind of like angle iron. They call them vanes. And when the stuff is coming in and getting thrown around by the cylinder, because the cylinder here rotates. Actually, I think it goes the other way. That way it brings the stuff in this way, like a screw. These pieces of steel here help drive the material slower or faster. So these are in the slow position And there's 3 positions here, so slow, medium, fast. With corn and soybeans, corn should be on a like slow to medium, and soybeans should be on a medium to fast. So these are set to slow, which is good for corn, but maybe they're a little too slow for soybeans, so we're going to compromise and meet in the middle and move these guys over. So it's just a piece of steel that just goes up just up to there. There's 3 bolts, 1, 2, 3. You take these 2 out, loosen the one up there, put your hand in under here, move the piece of steel over to this hole, and put them in. But I forgot my drill, because this piece of steel right here, the holes almost line up, so they need a little bit of, what's the word? I need to put a drill to kind of open the hole up just a tiny, tiny bit so that the bolt can go in there easier. What are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of these things. So that'll be something I'll do over the weekend. So let's go over to the next thing I need to do. These things. These are actually bushings. These pieces of wood actually fit under here. Right there. Those guys right there. Basically, that is the end of these augers. And those wooden blocks hold them as like a bushing. You know, not super critical. Yeah, these augers right here. So those pieces of wood bolt on the other side of that plate and kind of hold the shaft and auger in place so that these augers can rotate nicely. And as the grain falls from the thrashing cylinder and fall through these concaves, and the other concaves are right there, all the corn and stuff will fall down and go over to these little sifter things. Another thing we got to do is we got some holes here. Well, kind of got one in, but getting those bolts in is going to be a little difficult. This might have to be a 2-man job. Plus, there's water dripping on me. I got water dripping in my fucking ear. Did I not say this was going to be fun and happy? It kind of is. Combine's cleaner. But anyway, that's where those go. So this might have to, it's past 7:30. So this might be a good time to stop. One more thing before I go for tonight. Again, one of the weekend projects, these concaves here. So I got these cover plates because reading online and videos, these are to help the thrashing process, especially with beans, where beans, stuff kind of gets trapped under this cover plate and assists in the thrashing process of beans coming through. And on some videos, since this is our first concave, they put a cover plate here, they leave this one open, and on the next, they put a cover plate on that one. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's see, we got this bolt here. Bolts into there. And I think, how the hell does this work? I think I have to drill a hole here so that this bolt can go through onto there like that. And then over here, one bolt just kind of bolts this in place along fucking weeds. There's a bolt there, and there's a bolt there, and that holds this in place. So that's something I could also do. I got to remember to bring my drill over here from work. So that's one of the other things that will need to be done this weekend. Put that auger back in the hopper. All right. Well, that concludes today. So, yeah, we are getting ready for harvest. Don't know if we will be going next week. Maybe the following week. I'm busy on October 7th. So, that's a Saturday. But, yeah, we're getting ready. Another thing I got to do is get the grain bin cleaned out and sprayed out with bug spray. Maybe get some wagons kind of pulled out of the weeds, make sure that the wheels are okay on them. I kind of want to do something with the grain truck. I think I might get some fertilizer and stuff and spread after we combine all kinds of things that I have on my mind, but chat it with the brother, see what else we got going on. That's it.